Okay, thank you, counsel, for taking the time to clarify that information. So the court has, so the court will have access and opportunity, and your client will be able to receive mail. All right, counsel, the court takes into account the representations, including his ties to the community. The court also is taking into account the seriousness of the charges, which the court indicated at the top of this particular case. Is a life offense, and the court is concerned with regard to ensuring safety to the community, including that of your client, and make sure that he comes back for all the court dates. At this time, one, we're going to mark the file medical. Also, at this time, given the nature of the charges and the seriousness of the allegations as to this case, court is setting bond in the amount of $25,000 cash surety. And in the event that your client posts bond, he'll be subject to Wayne County Sheriff's GPS tether and no contact with the business located at 15800 Finkel in the city of Detroit. I believe it's also the Family Dollar. And no contact with that business, place of business. Is there anything further, counsel? Okay, thank you, gentlemen, both for your patience. You're all set, so you can step away from the camera. Hello.
Take a seat in the chair.
Hi, your name, sir?
Yeah, Isaac.
Okay, Mr. Isaac, while you're, keep that mask over your nose and mouth, sir. This is for your safety while you're there. Mr. Isaac, before we get to the case with your attorney present, you do have some traffic misdemeanors that we're going to cover first. These are misdemeanors where the penalty you could receive is 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We're going to get these cases back on track and get you a new court date. Case number P455306, People State, Michigan versus Darren Lee Isaac. So you're charged with misdemeanor counts 1, 2, and 3, improper plates, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, and failed to display valid operator's license not on person. You missed a court date, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. P ticket 856521. You're charged counts 1, 2, and 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, no insurance misdemeanor, and failed to display valid operator's license, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. P ticket 942648. You're charged with driver's license never acquired, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. Ticket P948969, your charge counts 1, 2, and 3. Driver license not valid or improper license, driving a registered or untitled vehicle, and no insurance misdemeanor, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. P ticket 976681, your charge with counts 1 and 2. Driver's license never acquired and no insurance misdemeanor, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. Ticket 388370, your charge counts 1, 2, and 3. No operator's license on person, driving a registered motor vehicle, and driver's license never acquired. And no operator's license on person, a registered motor vehicle, and insurance never acquired. Personal bond, no dollar amount listed. Ticket 351263, you charge no operator's license on person, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. Ticket 388018, your charge counts 1, 2, and 3, no operator's license on person, driving unregistered motor vehicle, and driving uninsured motor vehicle, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. Ticket 434089, your charge counts 1 and 2, no valid operator's license, and uninsured motor vehicle, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. Ticket 525424, your charge of driver license suspended or not valid, personal bond, no dollar amount listed. These tickets are misdemeanors. The penalty that you could receive is 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. Do you understand the charges that were read and the penalty that you could receive on these tickets?
Yes.
Okay, equivalent to a not guilty plea on your behalf, you have a Zoom pretrial date set for March 15, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court. With any criminal matter, sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You also have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one on your own, the court will appoint one for you at public expense. Do you understand these rights, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, at this time, the warrant is set aside and the bond is continued. We're just going to finish up your paperwork, and then we'll be on to your other matter with your attorney in just a moment, sir.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
I think this is. Oh, perfect.
Thank you. Okay, counsel, the next case is 1905775 People State, Michigan versus Darren Lee Isaac, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Brandenburg on behalf of Darren Isaac. My client waives his right to perform the reading. Understands the constitutional rights, will stand mute. I understand that this can be a Your Honor. We did talk to Judge Wagner's program, and were advised that he gave it to the authority, he gave you the authority to refer to the line to discretion.
Okay, well, counsel, be advised that Judge Archer is now the judge on this case.
We need to contact Judge Archer.
Right, so we may need to pass on this for the time being, and also be advised that this court, your client, just be aware, he did miss his court date, and it is the case that this magistrate, your client was in front of this magistrate and gave him a personal bond, and he didn't show up. So he needs to talk about why he didn't appear. And this is pre-COVID.
I could explain why.
Because when he was arraigned in front of this court, this very court, this was back in May of 2019. This court gave him $3,000 personal bond, and he didn't show up. And this is before COVID. He failed to show. It looks like either May or June of 2019. He didn't show up. Yeah, he had a June 4 probable cause conference date. Yeah, so June 4, he didn't show. Okay. DDC, be advised, we're going to need to pass on Mr. Isaac for the time being. We need to clarify a bond issue with him, but in the meantime, we can take care of the other two cases.
Copy, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi, your name, sir?
Andy Oliver.
Okay, stand by, sir. We're just waiting for you. Well, tell you what, we do have some misdemeanor tickets. Your attorney is going to be joining us in just a moment.
Okay.
Okay, counsel, Mr. Oliver is on screen. We're going to take care of his misdemeanor tickets right now. Okay, P ticket 1087976, People State, Michigan versus Timothy Frank Oliver. So you're charged with failed to display a valid operator's license. You missed the court date. Personal bond, no dollar amount listed. P ticket 109316, you're charged with driver license not valid or improper license. It's a personal bond, no dollar amount listed. X ticket 2823234, you're charged with counts 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, that counts 2 and 3. Driving, allowing a suspended person to operate a motor vehicle and motor vehicle operating without proper insurance. It's a personal bond, no dollar amount listed. Ticket 423778, you are charged with count 2. Driver's license expired. It's a personal bond, no dollar amount listed. These tickets are misdemeanors. The penalty that you could receive is 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You understand the charges that were read and the penalty that you could receive on these tickets, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, court will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. There's a Zoom pretrial date March 16, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. at 36th District Court in front of Judge Langston. With any criminal matter, sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say or lay on writing can and will be used against you in a court of law. You also have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one on your own, the court will appoint one for you at public expense. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
All right, this time the warrants are set aside and the bond is continued. Next. is case number 1905901A, people say Michigan versus Timothy Oliver, also known as Timothy Frank Oliver. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Yes, ma'am. Frank Bird on behalf of Timothy Oliver. My client wages right before we understand the constitutional rights to stand here.
So with the formal reading, enter and I get to play on your client's behalf. Stand by. There's going to be a Zoom probable cause conference date July 21, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, and it's in front of Judge Jones with a Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined. And as to bond.
As the client, ma'am, my client is a 31-year-old lifelong resident in Detroit, now. Indicates this, that he has no personal work with a master, health, public defense, and a nursing home. He has 2 jobs now, high school graduate, not on the world. I understand that this is federal child support, the normal procedure is 25% in arrears. But since we're in a pandemic right now, you do have the discretion to change the body. I respect you as a person.
Thank you. Counsel Court does take into account that your client does have very significant family and residential ties to the community, including gainful employment twice over. And also, this is not assaultive, and the court is taking into account the pandemic facing the nation. Also, under normal circumstances for these types of cases, the court would be required to set bond in the amount of 25% of the dollar amount that alleges that he owes. In this case, just over $1,500. But given what you presented on the record, court does find there's a basis to depart from the statutory requirement. Court will set bond in the amount of $1,500 personal bond. Is there anything further?
Not at all.
Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera. There you go, Mr. Sanford. Thank you very much. Okay, hi, your name, sir?
Brian.
Thank you. Calling. Case number 190588819, people say Michigan versus Saul John Bryant, counsel.
Yes, ma'am. Frank Bird on behalf of Saul John Bryant. My client wages right before we understand the constitutional rights to stand here.
Full way the formal reading and tonight gets you play on your client's behalf. There's going to be a Zoom probable cause conference date set for March 22, 2021 at 8:30 a.m., followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined at the 36th District Court, and it will be in front of Judge Archer. And counsel, let us know if it's here to address the, he case back January 16 of 2020.
Yes, Your Honor. Actually,
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, sir.
if you give me one moment, Jim.
For the record, Your Honor, Reverend Rob, PA 3665, just touching a little bit on with respect to Mr. Bryant's case in this matter. It does appear that on January 16, 2020, a $10,000 cash abuse was settled in this particular matter. However, Mr. Bryant does want this court to know that he was released from prison in December 2020. He was eventually arraigned on, I believe, these present matters after his release in 2020. He maintains that he never got a court date, Your Honor. He never got notice. Upon being arraigned, I believe he mistook it as his matters were concluded. However, our office didn't have a chance to go over everything with him. He's expecting the court date, Your Honor. He knows he wants to get his matters resolved. They are non-assaultive traffic matters, Your Honor. They are non-assaultive traffic matters. He maintains he never got that notice. I know upon his release, he's going to get notification from the detention center. Our office did receive his contact information as well. He knows that he can follow up with us for any questions. He knows he's going to have another attorney. We taught him how to go to the 36th District Court website, Your Honor, and put all his information to get notice for his court hearing. So with that being said, I respectfully ask this court to deviate from the $10,000 cash cases and impose a personal bond in this particular matter, as I believe we did have permission from the judge of record. He also did turn himself in today when he learned of this outstanding warrant per our conversation.
Okay, thank you, counsel. The court does appreciate the additional information with regard to getting this court up to speed with regard to the sequence to the circumstances leading to Mr. Bryant being before the court today, and the court does appreciate that he did turn himself in to make himself available to get this case back on track. Counsel, given the pandemic facing the nation, for this is non-assaultive matter, and given what you presented, court at this time will set bond in the amount of $2,500 personal bond. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
What court that, Your Honor?
I'm sorry. The date is March 22nd, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. in front of Judge Archer.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
He did, just for verify, I think it was Jake, this, I watched on the Wagner.
Right, yeah, I mean, the case has been assigned to her now. So just to clarify and make sure that we're not stepping on anything that she would want to do, the court certainly appreciates you proactively speaking with Judge Wagner. But just to make sure that we're clear, I mean, I know that, and the court does recognize and acknowledge that Judge Archer on other cases that are on our docket today, where she's the judge of record, she has given us permission, but mainly we're just looking to ensure that you got all the T's crossed, I's dotted, so that both judges, are clear on what their intent was with regard to this case.
I just went out there trying to talk to her. It looks like she's deep in a homicide exam right now. I don't know if the court would be willing to do anything, or if the court would wait till we're done, or afternoon. We can definitely keep checking in on there. But I just want to let you know where we're at with Mr. Isaac.
Oh, thank you. And again, the court does appreciate that. And again, the court is kind of bound because that's based on what has been presented to us by administration in terms of what our protocol needs to be to address these. But since we have a different judge of record, if at all, your office is able to touch base with Judge Archer. And again, the court is comfortable with the notion that she will likely allow for that. It's just that unless or until we hear from that judge who's responsible for the case, we're bound by that directive.
So we'll just keep checking in and not keep this court posted.
Well, here's the thing. Rather than keep him, we can roll it over to the afternoon. That's fine. Yeah. Because here's the thing. The alternative is we simply keep everything as it is, and then either your office or his attorney of record at a future date. Because rather than hold him up all day, until we find out, because we don't know if we're going to be able to catch up with Judge Archer. I mean, particularly.
I would rather wait, Your Honor, if you could, just because I don't want him to be sitting, and I don't know about time when he's going to get his next court-appointed attorney, which I think might take a couple of days. I'm going to just keep trying to pop in there, and I'll keep the court posted if that's okay.
All right, DDC, if you would please, we're going to roll this over probably until the afternoon docket at 2 or 2:30 because Judge Archer at this time is unavailable, and we don't have an update to provide with regard to whether we can make any changes to the existing bond.
Yes, ma'am. What they mean by that?
Okay, in which case, sir, that just leaves the two over on the women's side.
Before you hang up with us, can you call the female side and see if it's going through?
Okay, hang on. Do we have a what's a good number for the women's side?
Just call it normal like you do. I think the system's back up.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. So you're saying keep Zoom open and dial in the way we normally do. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. And thank you for everything you did, sir. Oh, we're in. It is up and running. Okay.
But I don't work here. I'm waiting. Thanks, you know. But then, come on, board. So the 25 in the line city.
Good morning, Nikia, guys.
Okay, Ms. Guy, calling case number 2006-2346, People's Ambition versus Nakia Rashawn Guy, counsel.
On behalf of the defendant, Ms. Guy, who is formal reading, understands her constitutional rights and stands.
So with formal reading, enter not guilty to any client's behalf, there is a Zoom probable cause conference date March 22, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court. And the Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined at the 36th District Court in front of Judge Giles and Esteban.
Your Honor, this guy is 46 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, no prior adult criminal convictions to my knowledge, employed at Agent E Home Care. Did complete college and medical assistant program, not on probation or parole, does suffer from high blood pressure, medication for that, Your Honor. And she lives with her two kids. 2019, I'm just asking the court to consider a personal.
Okay, thank you. Counsel Court takes into account representations, including her significant family and residential ties to the community, and her pursuing higher education and job training. Given those elements, court with regard to job skills, court on this case will set bond in the amount of $1,000 personal bond. And she has not purchased, possessed, consumed, or be under the influence of alcohol, intoxicating substances, and certainly no drinking and driving. Anything further? Okay, you're all set, ma'am. You step away from the camera.
Personal line. Good folks, I don't know what I'm saying.
Hi, ma'am, your name?
Hi, my name
Okay,
is
calling
Ross.
case number. Thank you, ma'am. Calling case number 20045512, People's Ambition versus Janika Bost, counsel.
Sheriff, on behalf of the Senate, reading, understands the constitutional rights and stands.
Forward, full reading. Enter not guilty to any client's behalf. There's a Zoom pretrial date, April 12, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court in front of Judge Bryant and Esteban.
Your Honor, my client is 51 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit. She has no priors. She's employed at Warwood Nursing Home. She has one son. She lives with her sister, not the company witness. We'll have no issue with the no contact order. This has some issue about 7 months, Your Honor. I'm respectfully asking the court to consider the personal law.
Okay, thank you. Counsel Court takes into account representations, including your client's significant ties to the community, as well as you indicating that your client will be able to maintain a no contact order while this case is pending, and further, given the pandemic facing the nation, court will do the following. Couple set bond the amount of $1,000 personal bond while this case is pending. No contact with the complaining witness or the boss. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. And no contact order also extends to a place of residence and place of employment. Is there anything further?
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, ma'am. Step away from the camera. DDC, thank you so much.
Ma'am,
We're just waiting to. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. The date is going to be April 12, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. We will be in touch as soon as we get an update with regard to Darren Isaac. Hopefully it won't be too much longer, but we'll get you updated as soon as we can, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.